had so much fun in that car, but that car also died on the dirt.
Okay.
And it was fun, and I had major FOMO. Major FOMO.
He's like, yeah, right. You don't have to do that. 7 years that they're all great.
Does that pull up in a what?
Are we supposed to start? Okay.
Trust you. No, you wouldn't.
True. All right.
Did you want me?
All right. So we're here at Super Celebration. Not to date the episode, but it is, where else will we be right now? And so just wanted to get a quick interview with you, just because I know you've got a lot going on. So when did you start your off-road journey? Like, when did off-roading kind of like appeal to you?
That's a loaded question. So from a very young age, I come from a super off-road family, but more so dirt bike world. So I was raised in like Awanga, California, on the dirt bikes, on the three-wheelers, on quads. We just would rip and have a blast. Like, I had a mom that would put me on the back of her 4-stroke and she'd do wheelies up a mountain, like a little 6-year-old me hanging on to her. So like, I had this ingrained in me from a young age, but I didn't get into motorsport. I got into BMX. So BMX is what I did mostly as a kid before I got into my more competitive sports like soccer and softball and stuff like that. And then I immediately got my first car, which was an '87 Honda Accord. Ooh. And I decided that was a rally car. And let's just say I learned a lot in that car. I actually had so much fun in that car, but that car also died on the dirt.
Okay.
And then I did the same with my '97 Saturn wagon that I got after that. And then I got a 2001 Mazda Protege P5, little hatchbacks,
oh my
little
gosh,
stick shift with 5
yeah.
speed.
Yep.
Those things are so much fun to drive. So those were like I'm not rich enough to get an actual 4x4, but I'm gonna make do with what I got.
That's what we all had to do.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone knows. And now we're in these different vehicles.
The come up.
Yes. And then obviously I went to Jeeps from there. And then as soon as they announced the Bronco, I knew I was going to the Bronco. No question at all. But we were in Hawaii when they announced it.
Okay.
So I knew that we were not going to get it by the time we left Hawaii. So we had to wait until we left Hawaii to order it, but then the order banks closed.
Oh yeah. So
we were stuck in that interim period where we couldn't order it. They were too expensive to buy off the lot. So I got a Jeep.
Oh no.
And I was like, this is gonna work. I have to have a Bronco. So Eric my husband found me a Bronco off the lot, cyber orange, wild track. Loved it, obsessed with it. It reinforced everything that I knew and wanted the Bronco to be. Mm-hmm. And then when the order banks opened on March 27th for that 24-hour period, my dealer knew exactly what I wanted. I'd been talking to them a lot since the moment we got here. So we put this in early and I got this 4 months later. This is my fully loaded, everything I wanted in it. And I still miss that wild track, but this is my forever babe.
This is a forever babe?
Yeah, this is it. This is it.
Just a bee.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
I'll start over. We've got to piss him off now. Damn.
I'm gonna smack him out the air. That's what I'm gonna do.
I thought you were gonna hit me.
Okay, we'll start that over. We'll start that part. So now you're starting your Rebelle Rally journey. So how did you get into that?
So because I got that wild track and we didn't wait for this one, we ended up going on a Baja excursion with Expedition X Offroad, and in that party was Shelby Hall. And so I got to hang out with Shelby Hall. We got to run across Baja together and had an absolute blast. I had not heard of the Rebelle Rally before that, but I haven't lived on the mainland since 2015, I think. So I wouldn't have. I've been in Hawaii, I've been in Alaska. And so when she told me about it, I knew that I was super interested in it. I didn't know I wanted to do it yet. Like, I knew I wanted to do it, but I didn't know it was possible for me to do it. And then the last Rebelle happened, and I went to Supercell, Nevada.
Okay.
And it was fun, and I had major FOMO. Major FOMO. I wanted to be there so bad. So bad. So bad. One of the things I'm most excited about for the Rebelle Rally is the competition factor of it. I've been a competitive athlete my whole life, and I kind of, you find this emptiness once you kind of get past college and you get past this phase where you've lived through competition so much and you kind of have to relearn. And then I became a mom and a wife, and we moved all over, and I just didn't really have, that was a big part of me and my personality. And so this has kind of awoken something in me, and I feel it has made me feel more myself than I have felt in a very long time, actually.
That's good to hear. That's good to know.
What we were not expecting is the amount of support that we have received for our first rally ever. It has really been a truly remarkable thing to see the amount of support from companies, from our Instagram family, just from our social media family. We had companies, you and Meraki Hammocks reached out the night that we announced that we were going to do this. And it just kept coming. The amount of support that we have received from Tom's Offroad, for women especially, Tom's Offroad reached out to work with me in order to get into the 6th gen Bronco space, and also to support a Women in Wheeling initiative, a Women Who Wheel initiative. So I am very, very excited to work with that company, and they are just wonderful. We're doing our little...
What do I do with my hands?
You gotta do it slow.
With this music, it's very pretty. Well, that's all we have. Like, that's all I have for you in terms of that. But like I said, I'm so glad you chose us and to partner with, and it's been really fun. And like, honestly, like I was like, you're like one of the most fun people to hang out with. And you give me so much crap. Like, there's stuff off camera that I'm like, I wish we had gotten that on camera. People don't know Megan. Megan like is a savage.
Wow, wow, I got that wow, wow. Anything that I want, I'ma get it now, now. Yeah, wow, wow, I got that wow, wow. I be feeling like a knockout, baby, pow, pow. Yeah, I'm a diamond, I look like money, baby. Yeah, you can catch me where it's sunny, baby.